Why do you have all the homeless people? The media wants to brainwash you and tell you that they're a bunch of irresponsible, insane people that don't want to work, that they're all doped up on drugs. But you know why you have a lot of homeless people? Because you freaking lied to them. You told them that they had medical insurance that they didn't have. You refused them medical care, and the doctors out and out lied to them so they could take everything they own, all their assets, everything they own. They spend all their money trying to save their own life. I worked for 20 goddamn years in this country. Every fucking day I went to work. I worked the most fucking dangerous job that you can do in this country for 20 years. In one piece, I still have all my arms, legs, toes. I'm all in one piece. A lot of people I worked with are dead or maimed or crippled. I worked the most dangerous job you can work on this planet for 20 years of my life, and then I get cancer. And then I go to see the doctors and they give me the worst possible treatment for the cancer, and it doesn't work. I spend tons of money getting cancer treatment, and doctors lying to me, and insurance companies lying to me, taking money out of my pocket. So then I have to go to another country to get cancer treatment there, and I spent a year of my life on chemotherapy. You know what that's like? You ever see pictures of Auschwitz? What those people look like? Well, I look exactly like them when I was done with my chemo. My face was all sinking in, my eye sockets were all sunken in, I was suicidal for a year. I could barely think, I could barely work. But in this country, they didn't care. They gave me the worst possible treatment, and they didn't care if I died. That's what I get for working the hardest, dangerous job for 20 years of my life. I get shit on. That's what I get. I work my ass off and pay my taxes and do my job. And I do a good job, and I take pride in my work. And then when I need help from the government or the frickin' state, or the medical insurance, I get shit on. That's why you have a lot of homeless people, because that's what happened to them. And they want to take everything away from you because they're evildoers. They don't care anything. They want to feed you poison. That's right, they want to feed you poison. They don't care. They won't even label the poison for what it is. They're distributing poison through all the grocery stores throughout this country, and they're poisoning the water. And they don't care. They don't care about all the homeless people or the poisoned food or the poisoned water. They want you sick. And then they have biological weapon bed bugs to spread freaking poison around. What the mosquitoes can't do, they'll have the bed bugs do to spread disease, infectious disease, and biological weapons. Well, obviously, I'm not fooled. So that's why you have all the homeless people. Your sick, rotten experiments where you just steal from people. Steal everything you can because you're just a bunch of evildoers. You doctors, you're lying evildoers. Your medical insurance, lying evildoers. The most expensive health care in the world, and the crappiest health care in the world. That's what you got. That's what you have. I'm a real person. This is a real story. This is the truth. I'm not a lying evildoer like they are. not like the doctors and the attorneys and the politicians and the government. I'm telling the truth. You know how many people will watch this? None. You know why? Because the big evildoers control the media in the US. They brainwash you with all their garbage and all their garbage movies and all their propaganda. Brainwash you so you won't think about the truth. They don't want you to see the truth, and they don't want you to think about the truth. They just want you to keep on eating poison, toxic poison. They want you to eat their poison and breathe their poison and take their poison and think they're poison, because they're evildoers. They're so evil, they're probably not even human. It's hard to believe they are with how evil they are. And then the racism, because I got light skin. Oh, you're whitey. You're not a minority. You don't have any problems. You don't deserve any benefits. You don't have any problems. Everything's fine for you because you're whitey. Well, I got news for you. I'm part Native American. Suck on that. Suck that. Suck that in real good. I was here before you, you frickin' pricks. But I'm a whitey. So I've experienced racism here and in other countries too. It's no big deal. It's all a smokescreen. See, as long as you can keep everybody angry at each other, keep everybody angry about the traffic, and everybody angry about the races, it'll keep them off the real problem, which is the government. That's what they should really be angry at. It's not each other, it's the real problem. It's the lying doctors, the lying politicians, the lying government, the people in Congress that accept money to feed you poison. Every bite of poison you eat is poisoning your cells and your DNA and all that stuff. That's why you have all the homeless people. I know a guy he's completely lost his left arm. It just hangs off him. He'll never ever have that arm again. And they were hoping he would die and go away. But he didn't. Then they try telling him that's in his mind. Diversion, get him to think about something else. That it's not real, that it's psychological. Then they want to frickin' cut his benefits. Like that's not a problem. Throw him out on the street. Like all the other homeless people. That's what they want to do. 'Cause they're evildoers. Corrupt, twisted system that pollutes the environment, cares nothing for the people that are in it, cares nothing for its own future. It's a suicidal, destructive machine that's evil. That introduces itself by bombs instead of handshakes. By bullets instead of presents. Kicks people out on the street that work for years. Throws them out on the street, makes them homeless, strips them of everything they ever had, leaves them with nothing. That's what they get for all those years of hard work. Then when they get older, they get weaker, they can't fight. Then the young ones come in and just take advantage of them and steal everything they've got legally, and then they throw them out on the street. They have no defense. Outprices them so they don't have a place to live. They don't have a choice but to live in a tent or on the street because they can't afford to live in any of the housing anymore.